Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right, we're good. How's everyone doing? There's your homeboy XtremeTony, welcoming everyone to this new episode of WCDL Live, the future of XGWL. And yes, I decided to split the live stream another 3, so we're gonna have one live stream for XGWL, one live stream for WCDL, and of course, one more live stream for Southern California CEW. So yeah, so the future is now. As you see here, Roxy Riot making her way to the ring. So there's no doubt that WCDL does stand for the West Coast Developmental League. It's in the name, and we're not, because WCDL is very upfront with what we are. We're showcasing great young talent with a few veterans. And showcasing future top stars that could learn the XGWL style and then move on to the main roster. And we have good talent in WCDL. Like Sujin Park right here, as she's taking on indie sensation Roxy Riot. Getting this party started here. Oh, so quickly to get that one count. And this, with that boxing backdrop from Roxy Riot, throwing some punches to Sujin Park. And what difference between here in XGWL and what Roxy Riot does outside of here is that she's not fighting like little this isn't like amateur hour. This is like the real deal here in WCDL. And look at that takedown, because it's obvious that Roxy Riot is starting to take this a bit serious now. Oh, what a well-timed fitting forearm shot by Sujin Park, his former K-pop idol. There's definitely some. I've been hearing a few things about what these K-pop idols have to do. Nice sweep to the leg by Sujin Park. Oh, 2 counts. Definitely 2 and 99% territory. If you're watching, don't be shy. Drop a line and say hi. Yeah, look at those stomps. All right. Sujin Park. Ooh, what a maneuver. Oh, so close. And yet so far away. Oh, yeah. I'm also hearing that Jamari Mino's younger brother is ready to has just signed with with WCDL. Hopefully he can join his older brother in the main roster in the future. And as you see here, Roxy Lai just continue to punch away as referee Maria Lopez is 3 count. Of course, these two ladies have till the count of 10 to make it back in the ring. And one thing is, so for this arena, I did copy the XGWL live arena, just a few cosmetic changes. But one thing is, like, as far as the rings, I have to delete everything from the apron and the turnbuckle pad. We're able to change the branding from XGWL to WCDL. As Roxy Riot continues to utilize her boxing background, the Canadian Cherry Bomb. Ooh, this is as Sujin Park counters and another well-timed discus forearm shot, cover now for only 1. I know that Apophis with WFA and from different timeline, from different parts of the timeline, from European league that came out in the 60s to WFA that from either whether the timeline from the late 80s, got the late 90s or current day, and now the cover by Roxy Riot with that hard right punch, and Sujin Park kicked out. Ooh, what a maneuver. Jim Park in the win. So this is going to be, instead of 9 matches like I would, let's cut down to 6 matches. So the next match, we're going to have Ahmed the Egyptian III taking on the self-proclaimed belt collector of CEW named Pierce Perch, who came up short on the XGWL year in review to Wrath. Okay, so his grandfather competed in Southern California CEW almost 40 years ago. And his father competed in Southern California CEW's last years. I'm not sure if the father and son duo teamed up, because it's hard to say what exactly the original Ahmed the Egyptian competed in Southern California CEW. I know Daddy Jackpot is claiming that Ahmed the Egyptian is a time traveler. That's not true. Like, this is Ahmed the Egyptian III. His grandfather is the original who competed in the late 80s of Southern California CEW. I'm pretty sure this would be an interesting soccer match. Canada versus Egypt. As here comes Pierce Perch, who at times acts a bit entitled because I'm Canadian, I'm good at wrestling. No, you're only good at wrestling if you work on your craft. His promo skills could use a bit of work too. I do dig the wolf logo on the back of his varsity jacket, though. I will give him that. WFA. FCW. TPW. IWA. And not too long ago, Sherman for the Aggression Championship Wrestling New Year's Revolution 2026. Let's see how well Pierce Perch does against Ahmed the Egyptian III. Now look at this nice standard suplex by the entitled one. And now look at this. Oh! Just stomping away. As right now, Pierce Person being the aggressor here against someone that has lineage and prestige. Look at armbar. Modified Fujiwara armbar. It's like that move is like a hybrid of a Ring to Saturn and Fujiwara armbar. Now look at this. Nice. The move by Ahmed D6 in the third. A nice leg drop from her. And try to go for a leg drop. He's pretty much fighting a bit like his grandfather did. that old style that worked in the 80s, but one thing he may have to modernize his offense a bit, because a lot of these modern wrestlers try to do all these flip-de-doos that may not go well with an old school style moveset now. Throwing him back in the ring. Ooh. Damn, look at that. Nice Manhattan or an atomic drop. The alternate name for the inverted atomic drop is called the Manhattan drop. For those that remember the AKI games, whether it was... Oh, damn, what a forearm shot. I think that may have busted open Ahmed the Egyptian III. Well, as I was saying, for those that remember the AKI games like WCW versus NWO Revenge of World Tour or WWF WrestleMania 2000 or No Mercy. Look at that desk press. One game that they planned on making that would have came out in 2001 was going to be, they were going to call the game WWF Backlash. And they would have improved upon the AKI engine. Well, they scrapped the game in favor for other WWE games. Like, let's see, WrestleMania, I think WrestleMania 19 for the Nintendo GameCube was damn what a knee, or WWF Raw, the Xbox. And look at that DDT. Of course, THQ was also making the SmackDown games on PlayStation at the time. Because during the 5th gen, I had a Nintendo 64, so I didn't get a chance to play a lot of those original PlayStation games. It wasn't until 6th gen when I switched over to PlayStation. And now, Irish Whip, ducks underneath, and oh, good counter by Pierce Perch. Have him up on the shoulder. Oh! God damn, what a knee. And now remove that turnbuckle pad, and that's not very hero-like there, Pierce Perch. And connect to that Shining Wizard. And now goes for the cover. Would this be it? And that's it, Pierce Perch redeeming himself after an embarrassing loss to Raph at XGWL Year in Review. Because I didn't plan on going to the gym today, but like the mind is willing, but the body is not able. One thing is I can still do a light workout here at home because I do have dumbbells, so I can still do like arm exercises. Remember, if you're watching, don't be shy. Drop a line and say hi. So we have Zia Nick Mary taking on Akira Khan. So in the timeline of Southern California CEW, after a good 4 months of weekly shows, they finally had their premium event, Western Warfare. So one thing I'm going to have to do with now having separate live streams for XGWL and WCDL is definitely changing the description every time I do a show. I might cut down the matches to maybe 8 or 7, and open the show with Live from Blacklist CEW. Here comes Akira Khan. Someone that could very easily challenge, because for the WCDL Women's title, because at XGWL Year in Review, the infamous Karen finally dethroned Amaya Ahmed for that title. And definitely give credit to Amaya Ahmed for being such a dominant champion. So, Amaya, so Ahmed, good to see you in the chat. And I probably missed that because I didn't see the chat notifications on the TV. But I'm trying to multitask as always. Okay. Well, one thing, notice the size difference between Zion McMary and Akira Khan. Is like, how is it that Jimmy McMary's children aren't as big and muscular as Apophis? Because one thing about Apophis, he is like this big, jacked up, muscular guy. But his children, Zion McMary and Marcus McMary, not so much. That's very concerning. And look at that Dragon Screw takedown by Akira Khan. And look at... And just... Man, Akira Khan just dominating right now. That was very ill-advised to do, especially with Zion being so far away. And now, look at this. Oh my God. Just choking away with that boot. That blatant choke by Zion McMary, and just trying to calling herself Nightmare 2.0. I know that WCDL Live may not get as many views as the main roster, but hey, you gotta feature the future talent. You can't just go to XGWL. As Akira Khan is continuing to punish Zion Nick Mary here. This Nightmare 2.0 and more punching away. And Zion Nick Mary having enough of that. And now look at this counter by Akira Khan. Irish whip. Ooh, kick to the midsection, a roundhouse kick, and now cover. 2. Ooh. If this was 2K19, this would have been a squash match. And now look at this. Oh, power bomb, and now bridging with a cover. 2. Oh, 2 and 99%. And now Akira Khan going to the top rope. Try to go for that. How Baxter Helms calls it the M. Bison stomp, but Zion Nick Mary gets out of the way. And now, oh, Poison Rana. What a maneuver with that Poison Rana. Now the cover, but gets 2. Yeah, the only reason why XGWL Year in Review exists is because my computer wasn't cooperating the way I wanted to be able to get shows out in my schedule outside of CEW, where the real world demands just keeps demanding more and more, so I have less and less for this hobby. Cover now by Zion Nick Mary. And yes, I will still be doing CEW. And look at this. Stop. And look at this. Oh my god. And oh, what a forearm shot. And now more repeated forearm shots by Zion Nick Mary. And now Akira Khan removing that turnbuckle pad off. And both his leg and drop in. Oh, damn! Did she connect with that springboard roundhouse kick? And now the cover. 1, 2. Oh, that's definitely 2 and 99%. And Akira Khan doing the smart move and staying the aggressor, continuing the punishment on the Zion Nick Mary. And yeah, it took me about 15 minutes to put together this arena, because I was trying to just copy and paste, and it didn't work exactly as I would hope for, but I made it work. I made it happen. This event is happening in a high school gymnasium, or like when I went to SoCal Pro Wrestling in 2016, where it was like at the Boys and Girls Club. It was like inside a rec center. That's the one thing I would hope, if I had the money and the wherewithal to do so, go to an indie event locally. You know, look at this. Ducks underneath, leapfrogs, and now look at this. Nice arm drag by Zion Nick Mary as she's trying to make her daddy proud and really trying to take it to her much larger opponent. But honestly, both Zion and Marcus Nick Mary definitely need to up their weight. And look at that, the blue mist by Akira Kanen. And now look at this, going with a camel submission hold. Middle of the ring, nowhere for Zion Nigmeri to go. And how did Zion Nigmeri hold on to that? Yeah, this could be it. Look at this. Oh, the power bombing with the bridge. Cover. 1, 2. And that's it, and Akira Khan gets the win. And I honestly think that Zion Nigmeri may need to add some weight to withstand such heavy punishment from the likes of Akira Khan and also from the infamous Karen. Alright, so let's get the next match going. Alright, so this one's gonna be a tag team match. As the Tallahassee twins, Jalen and Jonathan and Alright, so we got the tag team match, non-title. Because one thing I'm going to have to reformat my official episodes of XGWL and WCDL into these live formats, because you see here the Tallahassee twins, Jonathan and Jalen Bray. So let's get the next match going. Their opponents, as you see there, the biggest upset, because I was expecting the Romanoff brothers to win it, but these two, with the biggest upset of the night, as the Barrio Boys winning the WCDL tag team titles. I see there Alberto Diaz and Jimmy Jimenez. There's one thing that that happened on XGWL year in review that we had 3 title changes. And here we go as Alberto Diaz starting things off against Jonathan Bray. And now the tag. Well, even though there isn't much of a size difference between the two teams, it's pretty noticeable. Because the Tallahassee Twins run about 210, 215. Whereas the Barrio Boys are, if they were in the main roster, they'd be in the Crucero division. God damn, look at that, just pressing on him. And oh, Alberto Diaz getting out of the way. Ooh, and look at that springboard bulldog. And they're going to prove here why they're the tag team champions. And they're definitely popular. Look at this nice arm drag. And now try to go for the cover quick. Oh, just 2. What's the target the other one? You got this massage for it has like different pressure points to help out with the knee and back joints. But what is it? And I'm getting older. Like, I'm gonna have to knee joint pain. January 1st, I went to the gym that I go to has this kickoff event where you meet with a personal trainer. Like first half an hour of the session is like talking about your goals for the year and how do you plan on meeting those goals. And then I got on this, what is it, like a scale, and you had to, and then you press up, you grab sensors and save there, and nothing censors like how much body fat you have and muscle development. And I asked like, oh look at this, oh wow, countered by Jimmy Jimenez. And as for how last year's went and a little comparison. I was like, yeah, I improved a bit. Yeah, I've gained muscle from last year to this year. I'm definitely getting my gains, sure, but I still have to lose weight though. Like, because one thing I don't like to do is recycle New Year's resolutions like a lot of people do. Because I swear, there's a lot of people that are like, let's say, every January, oh, I'm gonna lose weight, and then like 2 weeks later they quit the gym. And I've been going to the gym since 2012. Well, I've been going to a gym, a fitness center at the apartment I was living at the time in 2011. I was really losing weight because when you stop working out for a long time and then you're committed to working out and everything, that's when you lose the most weight. And yes, I am speaking from personal experience, but the more you go, like, the harder it is to lose weight, because one thing is, like, your body's gotten accustomed to the workout. So either you, What a maneuver. Look at this. Damn, look at that creative submission hold. And Jimmy Jimenez easily broke out of that with his MMA background. And the one thing with is like, you do have to either increase the rep or increase the weights. Ooh. Ooh, wee. Another cover. One. And look at this, just one after the one. And one of the things that's been helping out, look at this, oh, half and half suplex. One of the things that's helped me a bit is when I watch YouTube, and then you get I get these motivational clips with an AI voice Denzel, and an AI Denzel clone voice. It really helped a lot, just because, ooh, nice true star press. And one thing is we need motivation just as much as we need breathing. Ooh, nice back suplex. Just as much as Jaquay needs my attention. Jaquay. What Jaquay? What is it? What is it, Jaquay? I know he's crawling around and trying to put the game controller, because you know how on the PS5 you have a microphone on the game controller. And now the tag to Jalen Bray. I'm see if he has anything to say. And when he's at the door, he's trying to holler. Almost sounds like he says hello. Okay, now the cover. And now, now the break. Oh, what a DT taking out Jimmy Jimenez, and now Alberto Diaz looking with a bit of a disadvantage. And now the tag to Jalen Bray. Oh, that double super kick. And now the cover. 1, 2. And the Tallahassee Twins getting the win. Yeah, could this be the opportunity for them to get a shot at the tag titles? But one thing I definitely want to do, I want to get storylines going, because my New Year's resolution for this year is accountability. Because instead of recycling the same one over and over again, every year I make a new resolution. And a lot of times they strengthen previous ones. So let's get the next one. Wait, what do you... It's look at me, I'm... Alright, so on one side we're going to have the Infamous Alliance. Let's see. Am I gonna still do an XGWL live? Let's see. So one thing is, I'm gonna do an XGWL live stream Thursday and Southern California CEW Friday. Because given that my work schedule changed again, now working full time and one at my job, having Thursdays and Fridays off. It means working the weekends and working Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I may have to do, and then I'm working my gig on Wednesday morning, and then still working at the casino that afternoon to the evening. The infamous Alliance, as you see there, the WCDL Women's Champion, the infamous Karen. He plays on his back. He's like, look at me. And I still need to share the links on the rest of the Discord servers. And don't you see that their opponents here first, the Country Bumpkin, very popular with the crowd here, Betty Mae Bell. And now here comes Amaya Ahmed, the former champion, looking to redeem herself, maybe get another shot to regain the title. Either that or get an opportunity to be called up to the main roster. Here comes Rihanna Loco, still the WFA Women's Champion. Third generation talent. of course, after the letting out CEW's worst kept secret about her lineage, about her daddy being a certain playmaker and her mom being a certain queen bee. Because I even had XGWL being featured on this show on X called the E-Fed Watcher, featuring XtremeTony, Tammy, and Rihanna Loco. Now, as we get this match underway, and Betty May Bell, look at this, starting things off with this head scissors takedown. Definitely a crowd pleaser. Oh, alley-oop, damn. That was very painful. And now the tag to Brianna Loco, third generation talent in CAW, for her grandparents, the trailer park crew. And look at that, that takedown by Randy Violet. Damn, 4 people watching right now? That's awesome. All right. One of the things I'm a firm believer in is having momentum. Building momentum. And now Randy Violet is continuing to look at this, look at that partner continue to beat down on Brianna Loco. And look at this. Man, look at these punches. And now Catalina Cruz getting the tag, and now look at this modified back suplex. Cover now. 1, normally. What's it called? Muscle hook. I got it. Oh! Now look at this, Brianna Loco with the sharpshooter on the Catalina Cruz. And the save there from the infamous Karen. Now tagging in Betty May Bell. Now, oh, nice double leg drop. And Catalina Cruz not happy about that. And for those who have seen earlier live streams from over a year ago, that Catalina Cruz is who I created specifically for Cap in WWE 2K24's My Rise. There's a lot of revisionist history because in the 2K20 storyline, like who they had for Trey and Red is like different from what they originally had to what their rendition in 2K25 in that My Rise. And oh, what a discus punch by the infamous Karen. The one thing is, I'm pretty happy that the Chargers, despite losing this past Sunday to the Broncos, even though they were resting a lot of starters, they're going to be playing the Patriots on Wild Card Weekend. Yeah, because the Patriots are a pretty good team this year. And then the Broncos being the number 1 seed in the AFC. And now look at this. Big old splash. All 215 pounds of the infamous Karen crushing Betty May Bell. Lucky Seven's watching. Tell him I said hi. Hopefully we miss him. I know he's working hard out there, out on the road. And we still think about you. We still pray for your safe travels as you work as a truck driver. Ooh, damn, look at that arm drag. Ducks underneath, and now look at this. Nice drop kick by Betty May Bell. And now look at this, ducks underneath, and ooh, nice head scissor takedown by Betty May Bell. And now the tag to Catalina Cruz. At the same time, Amaya Ahmed gets tagged in. And now look at this. Oh, what a maneuver. A kneeling jawbreaker. And a cheap shot by Catalina Cruz. Nice takedown. And now Catalina Cruz looking to put things away here. Nice forearm shot now. Oh, springboard forearm shot by Amaya Ahmed. And ooh, what a kick to the head. And now Amaya Ahmed. Oh, what a takedown. And now the cover. 1. And look at that. Randy Violet making the save. One more. Thank you. And then heading back to the chat, seeing WCDL Wrestling, giving him a shout out, even though I didn't see his message when it popped up in the chat, in the live chat, saying what up, XtremeTony, good show and matches, thank you for that. And now look at this, oh, nice crossbody. Now that I've done sharing the live stream on the Discord servers, I am able to respond in time as soon as I receive the messages in the live chat. And now look at this. Oh, what is a very kick by Amaya Ahmed out to Randy Violet, now taking cheap shots at the infamous Karen. And now look at this. Oh my God, just ramming Amaya Ahmed on the outside. And Catalina Cruz taking a cheap shot onto Betty Mae Bell. Kinks out of my whole body, not just like my back, but like back of the shoulder. Working out my arms yesterday and walking around at work as I move around. Let's see what, and now Rihanna Loco. Ooh, nice maneuver. Oh, goddamn. And now tagging in Betty Mae Bell. And now the cover. 1, 2. This thing is working well for my feet. Now the tag to the infamous Karen. One place that hurts the most is my right knee. Now the cover is saved there by Rihanna Loco. And now look at this. The infamous Karen with a Cobra Clutch. And Amaya Ahmed with the save. And now Betty Mae Bell scoop slam. And now taking a cheap shot onto Catalina Cruz. Oh! And now counter, look at this, try to, as the infamous Karen was trying to attempt a power bomb. And now Betty Mae Bell, oh, hits the DDT. And one thing, not too many wrestlers use a DDT as a finisher anymore. Cover now, 1, 2. And, oh, the infamous Karen that was able to reach the ropes. Because one thing is, for a lot of talent, a DDT has become a regular move. But not so much in 80s wrestling, when it was still a new thing. Even though it was first invented in the 70s and now the tag by Rihanna Loco. The move was popularized in the 80s, sure, by Jake the Snake. But it was first invented in the 70s. And since then, there's been like hundred variations of a DDT. Much like there's like about 100 variations of a suplex or a slam or power bomb, and damn, 100 aerial maneuvers and 100 submission holds. Cover now, 1, 2 count. Yeah, there's like hundreds of variations of certain maneuvers. Look at, oh, Rihanna Loco was her version of the Charger suplex. 2.99%. And now Rihanna Loco looking to put things away. So I go for that kick to set up the butterfly kick, but the infamous Karen denied that. Now look at this. Oh, what another discus punch. And now the infamous Karen with that gut wrench suplex. One thing that hurts the most is like right in the knee, right below it. And now Randy Violet getting the tag. And now Betty May Bell getting the tag. And now look at this nice Hurricanrana. A cheap shot onto Brianna Loco, now Catalina Cruz. And oh! Betty May Bell gets out of the way before Catalina Cruz can land that somersault plancha. Ooh. Damn, look at this submission hold. That sleeper by Catalina Cruz and the tag. Covered by Catalina Cruz, and that's the 3 count, and the infamous Alliance gets the win. Oh, my leg. Alright, so let's get our main event going. Barely an hour 8. That looks like a pretty good arena to use also. Oh yeah, I need to charge this phone. Yeah, it's already 12:45. Cause I need to be at work early because I get another uniform set. Alright, our main event. And here comes the newly crowned WCDL California champion, teaming up with the still WCDL champion, Wrath. To my knowledge, Hatrius is part of the Nick Mary family. So yeah, this is our main event. So one thing when I went to Target the other day, I went to buy some flour tortillas so I can make some quesadillas at least. Let's see. Atrius, son of Tommy Hades McMurray, was brother to Jimmy Apophis McMurray. So Apophis' nephew. Now, here comes Mauricio Peralta being accompanied by Ava Perez. And now here comes Shane Valentine, looking to really make a name for himself here in CW. Don't it. One place I need to reach the healthy. Let me keep healthy there. And my New Year's resolution, accountability. Because that's going to play into a lot of previous resolutions. So if I keep accountability, that's going to strengthen what I'm trying to do. Now look at this. What the? Oh! Throwing that double X handle to the outside. Now look at this. The Wrath. Oh, what a close one. And now, look at this. I thought that Wrath was going to pull off a move from the top rope, but he decided to not do it. I want to. Oh! Oh, look at that power bomb by Shane Valentine onto Patriots. Now this nice standing moonsault. Try to control real quick. Okay. Valentine's been busted open. And now Patriots looking to put things away. Set up for the the tombstone. How's that? And now the pin. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, kick out by Shane Valentine and Mauricio Peralta adding in some damage to Patriots. Now, Peralta trying to go for a power bomb. Damn. Cover now. And the save by Raph. Irish whip. And that Peralta. What a cheap shot. Ooh, nice maneuver. And now wrap. Yeah. Oh, that sit-out powerbomb. Body drop by the champ. Oh, now the tag to beat this. Look at this. Punches by Mauricio Peralta. Look at this. Good teamwork, but now Patriots going to the top rope, waiting for Shane Valentine to get back on his feet. Going for another double axe handle. see what St. Valentine's going to do next. 24 South taking down Patriots, the California champion. Oh, very nice. Connecting with that shooting star press. And now the cover. No count. And now look at this, Patriots sets up that nice suplex. And now tagging in Wrath, the WCDL champion. And now Wrath looking to put things away, trying for the spear, and oh, connects. Cover now. And Mauricio Peralta with the save. In the pinfall and finally getting the win. Alright, so let's start wrapping things up because I know it's getting a little late. It's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in. So one thing is, Thursday night I'm going to have XGWL live. And then Friday, we're going to have Southern California CEW. So if you like what you see, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and share it throughout all the socials. So with all that being said, this has been your homeboy XtremeTony. Thank you all for watching. Como siempre, I bid you guys adios, and we'll see you guys next week.